So I just saw this girl's video on dating. Her stitches are turned off, but she was responding to this comment from a guy basically saying that women have it easier on dating apps. And I want to provide a guy's perspective on this from somebody who has really struggled a ton in dating throughout most of his life and spent thousands of dollars over the last year and a half investing in dating coaches, relationship courses, and personal development courses, hundreds of hours approaching women and going on dates and spending time on dating apps. This is the things that I've learned in that time. And just to verify a little bit, my dating coach said that I had to go out 3 times a week to meet women, an hour apiece at least, and I had to write a field report every single time, detailing everything that happened, and then I'd have to write 3 things that went well, and then 3 things that I could have improved on. So one of the biggest things that I learned is that if you want to have an enriching and deep, fun, enlivening dating life, you have to be very selective about who you date. And the best way to be selective and the best way to approach dating is to make sure that you are working on yourself consistently and doing things that you find fun and enjoyable, and find communities of people to do those things with. That immediately puts you in these self-selected groups where you're amongst people that are a lot like you, that are on the same path that you might be interested in dating. That is a much smaller pool than the general population, which is what you're faced with when you're on a dating app. Now, maybe you have some type of insecurity around dating like I used to have. I used to firmly believe that women did not want to go out with me, but then I approached hundreds of them and I found out, yeah, quite a few did. So going on a large volume of dates can help you wrestle with some of your insecurities. It can also help you figure out what you like in a partner. And if you're a guy who can't get a lot of dates, then doing a lot of cold approaches can put you on that path to getting more dates. But again, if you really want to hone in on a good, awesome dating life, I will give you an example. You need to focus on creating a life that you find very attractive, that you find very fun, and doing that with other people. And using the dating apps is like passive income. I met this girl in my online acting classes 2 years ago that I absolutely just fell for completely. And I was doing something I was passionate about, but because I was a giant goober and, his online classes, a relationship never worked out with her. And after approaching hundreds of women and getting phone numbers and going on a lot of dates, I realized that none of them really I could hit it off as well as I had with the other girl. Until just recently, I met somebody who maybe something could work out with. But I met her in real life doing something I'm interested in. So again, use dating apps passively and be very selective on them. And guys, if you're swiping right on every girl, that's probably hurting your profile in the algorithm anyway.